This week, we're going to talk about the shadow self. So what is the shadow self? The shadow self is the collective of the parts of us that we often keep hidden, that we shy away from, ignore, or pretend are not there because they're parts of us that society has made feel unworthy. It is the parts of us that are wounded, insecure, or shy. These parts of us have often been cultivated by society's need to make us be someone that we're not. And we often carry these wounds unhealed from other lives, then perpetuate them through circumstances that we attract in this life, until we break the spell by seeing and healing them. Many people like to keep their shadow buried deep, thinking that which they don't give attention to can't hurt them. But when it comes to the shadow, the opposite is true. The things that lurk in the shadow are our weaknesses until we face them head on and turn them into strengths. Often our superpowers can be found in our weaknesses. Our biggest challenges can become our biggest gifts. But for as long as we push them away or ignore them, we give all of our power away to our weaknesses and make them stronger instead of ourselves. Whether you see it or not, our shadows control us. They control our decisions, our fears, our self-worth and value. They are the things that react within us that make us angry, sad or volatile. They're the things that make us question ourselves, dislike ourselves and others who display the same traits that we don't like in ourselves. We all have a shadow self. Its power comes from being in the shadow, from being unseen, unheard and locked away. But when we recognise that this part exists in all of us and that it's okay that it does, we can allow it to slowly and step by step come out into the light to be seen through the eyes of consciousness and love. The shadow wants to be our friend. It's us who won't allow it to. It wants to be seen. It wants to be integrated into the light. It's simply waiting for us to give it the permission to do so. When we do this, when we face the deepest, darkest recess of ourselves, we can integrate all that has made us feel unwhole and unworthy into the full truth of who we are. When we stand in our full truth, we stand in our full power. When we stand in our full power, we become the expression of all that we are. And all that we are is magic. So be it, allow it to come through, allow it to be seen. Learn to love it and it will learn to love you. Allow yourself to simply be you in all of your entirety. Then the magic will flow through you and create through you, untapered and unbound, simply expressing all that you are and all that you came here to be. The darkest recess of the soul, seeing it should be the goal. To set you free from all your pain, from this you have so much to gain. To see the truth of all of you will help for you to start anew, to see the truth that's buried deep, the things that make you want to weep, will bring you back into the light, where your own self you do not fight. To live in peace and harmony, shadow work is the key, to really help to set you free and be who you came here to be. All you have to do is look, let yourself be an open book. All you have to do is see. Until you do, you are not free. All you have to do is listen, integrate, and you will glisten. All you have to do is see, then start the journey to be free. So I hope you enjoyed this week's Merlins Monday message. Please join us next week as we dive deeper into this subject. And as always, thank you for listening.